opinion on roster mania. So what we have, Shubi just got dropped. Shubi got dropped. What else? Phony got dropped. Satuki got dropped from Fnatic. Hal dropped. I don't think so, buddy. Yeah, Brutus got dropped from EXL, which is kind of crazy. That team seemed so good, but I guess I don't know. It's kind of sad to see like these teams. Some teams do so well in groups, and then just feel inclined to drop each other after because they had a bad winners bracket performance. But I guess that's all that matters. Chaotic dipped. Chaotic didn't get dropped, by the way. Chaotic left. Yeah, Chaotic left. I actually talked to him about that. He was sick of living in the U.S. He didn't want to live in the U.S. anymore. He didn't want to live in NA. He wanted to go back to the UK and live with his family, which is very, very respectable. Snipe and Lou are teaming up. Really? When was that announced? Lou and Snipe? Lou left Complexity? He wasn't living in Texas, Gonzo. He's living in LA, which is probably a big reason why I wanted to leave. I want to leave too if I was living in LA. Yeah, Legend Gaming split up. Haven't mentioned them. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if Easy Flash and Player K are gonna pick up a third. I'm pretty sure they have a champ spot. So Strafing Flame is kind of banking on finding a new team for champs. If he doesn't find anybody, he's not going to champs. Same with Phony. Phony's got to find a team to go to champs with. Like, it's going to be tough. All these players that are getting dropped are going to have a hard time finding a way into champs. Think about 10 months Flembus. Nick Merckx joining. Is he back, chat? Most hyped return of Apex comp history. Chat, who do we think Phony, or who do we think Koifel and Zanyu are going to pick up, chat? That's a big question. Are they going to pick up an IGL, or is Zanyu about to take over? Team is the Doc joining. It's going to be the Doc, Nick Merckx, and Asu. You think Strafing Flame's going to join Zanyu and Koi? I mean, that would make sense. But I wonder if Zanyu and Koi will be... Like, I wonder if anyone that's about to pick up Strafing Flame right now has felt like he's, like, fallen off because their team performance has been so bad. I'm sure people are on the fence about picking up Strafing Flame right now just after their team performance. They get top 5 split one, did they? I don't know. But their EWC... Both their EWC and their Mannheim placements have been really bad. Any coin sweet? Oh yeah, is LG gonna disband, chat? Probably not. I don't know. Someone might get dropped from LG. Who knows? I don't know what LG's gonna do. But the thing is, like, champs is so far away that it's like you're having to plan months in advance right now. Like they're not really giving us. I'm pretty sure roster lock, chat, is it's like the end of September. The players have until the end of September to figure out who they want to swap out, which is a pretty good. You got like 3 weeks. They're making us figure it out so early, but I guess that's because they want to have flights organized and visas organized. There are a bunch of leaks I know about. Yeah, there's like one team that I already know who's picking up, but I cannot say. I know about one roster change that you guys don't know about. But other than that, can't say it. That's on E36 jumping from height. Chat. I mean, chat, I'm pretty sure even if they didn't jump from high, chat, we would not have won that game. There's no way we would have won that game. That zone pull was too close to the wall, or it was too close to like the building. I don't think we would have won that. I don't think we would have won that game, chat. I've watched, like, E36 would have just killed us from... If they had sat up there, they would have just looked down at us and killed us. Chat, I think the only way we win that game, chat, is if we have to int SSG. Or int the team across from SSG. That's the only way we win that game. Like, there's 2 teams on low ground, and we'd have had to basically take one of the low ground spots. Because our fence, where we were playing, was not going to win us that game. There's no way. Like, chat, people act like if E36 didn't jump, that they wouldn't have been able to see us and just instantly kill us if they didn't jump. Like, we would have not have won that game because they could still see us if they didn't jump off. If anything, chat, E36 jumping off gave us 3 more KP before we died, which it wouldn't have changed our tournament placement. But I don't know if E36 would have won that game from height. E36 might have won that game. I will say that, but we probably weren't going to win either way. Yeah, E36 had a chance to win that game, but us, I don't know. Might have been impossible for the boys to win that game. Yeah, chat, how about that? SSG wins the LAN, and then Phony, their IGL gets dropped. Chat, supposedly it was like, the SSG CEO was saying beforehand that it was all like planned out. Like they were planning on dropping him, but they couldn't do it because of roster lock. So, it's kind of unfortunate that they literally just win LAN right as he gets dropped. They definitely could have decided to keep him. I feel like they had to drop him. Thought on Falcons getting 20th. Definitely did not expect that. I did not expect the Falcons 20th place. But I think, like, dude, I feel like if that team thinks they don't have the chance to actually, like, win the LAN, they just give up. Or, like, either we have a fair shot at getting first, or there's no point of playing at all. Like, what's the... I feel like their mentality is, like, if we can't get first, why even play? Like, don't even... Doesn't matter if we get 20th. Doesn't matter if we get second or 20th. They don't care. If they don't get first, it's like... If they don't believe that they have a chance to win, I feel like they just completely give up. Because they're just so, like, their expectations are so high to where it's like, if they don't get first, they literally do not care what their other placement is. If it's not first, it doesn't matter to them. They're like match points, since I feel the most consistent team can upended by a random win. Yeah. Yeah, no, the best team does not always win. Yeah, you have to understand, like, you can go into a tournament being the best team, but even the best team only has, like, a 10 or 15% win rate. Like, the best team in a lobby is still, like, their odds of winning a game are still only, like, 10 to 15%. The odds that the best team actually ends up winning match point is, like, very low. Usually it's just gonna be some random team. Like, your realistic goal for LAN should be to get second or have the most points. It should not actually be to win, because you can't force a match point win. Unless your win rate is like 50%, which is literally impossible. Like, the team that wins match point is not always the best team. Like, I definitely wouldn't say SSG was the best team at that LAN. I think GG was the best team at that LAN. Gaming Gladiators were something else that LAN, chat. My God. They came out of nowhere. I mean, bro, Light and Blast. I don't know where these two dudes came from, but they have been freaks. Yeah, Luca too. Luca's been. And that team is just incredible. They have no weak link. Like, everyone just seems super well rounded on that team. Very impressive. Chat, it was very sad. We lost a fight to Gaming Gladiators early game during the game that ended in Northpad next to the Nuts. And if we had won that fight, chat, we would have won LAN. Because we would have had 50 points when we won that Stormcatcher game. We just lost a 3-3 to GG, which is really sad. We had purple armors versus blue armors too, and we had crypto EMP advantage. It was really, really bad. We would have won. We would have won if we'd killed them that game. How to rate TSM performance overall? I'd say it was pretty good. I don't think we were the best team. Definitely weren't the best team. But I would say we were like... You could argue that we were the second best team throughout the LAN, just like on average, behind GG. Like, the order of like the best teams at LAN it goes like Gaming Gladiators was the best team, and then second's either us, Alliance, or Moist. I think on Moist, chat, is Moist just bombed finals so hard, and that's 2 LANs in a row they've bombed finals, man. Like, you gotta wonder what's going on over there. I haven't watched Moist's VOD back. But they were, chat, I thought for sure Moist was guaranteed top 2. I mean, I was talking to Walty, like, he thought he was getting top 2. Everyone was confident that team was going to do so well at finals. Yeah, everyone's definitely calling Moist a group stage team now. No, Moist definitely has earned that title, for sure. They're going to get, people will be calling Moist group stage warriors. Which is really sad, because their team, like they put in so much work, and, like, they grind so hard that it's, like, I can't explain why they don't do well in finals. It doesn't make any sense to me. Alliance is not a group stage team anymore. They are even better in finals lobby than they are in groups now. Hackus got it figured out. Alliance did choke. Chat, did you guys see how Hackus fell off the last game? Alliance could have won that last game too. I think Hackus fell off the zipline, or like fell down on accident and died early. That's pretty wild. They could have won it 2 in a row, which would have been nuts. He died his zone? Bro, I swear he fell off. Yeah, he tried to hit a box and hit the zip. Yeah, that's what happened. And he just fell off and died. Still loses there? Maybe. Passport for Japan, hard AF. Dude, not from the US. I think the US might have open entry right now. It was for a little bit during COVID, but I think it's easy for the US to get in. I don't know about other countries, though. Like, during COVID, it was, like, impossible to get in Japan. But now it's, like, pretty easy. Japan gonna be 50% TSM fans? Dude, I don't know. I think it'll be a lot of APAC North fans. Like, you'll see a lot of Fnatic fans. Reject fans. Chat, the Reject The current reject roster is Japanese, right? With Colonel Garcia, EIN. That's a Japanese team, right? Ooh, they're in LCQ. They're not even qualified. Okay, never mind. They may or may not be there. Yeah, I saw that Drago plays. I saw that they just inted face because they wanted to end the tournament, which is kind of weird because they could have won that game and then give themselves higher odds to like secure champs. Definitely didn't make sense what they did. But chat, listen, when you're 10 games deep and you're in like 18th place, you are not making logical decisions anymore at that point. You are like, you don't trust yourself at all. You think you're a failure. You're just trying to get by. So you gotta feel for E36. I mean, they're struggling. Like, it's like a negative snowball effect. If you're like, if you do poorly for like 7 games in a row, it's so hard to bounce back. You have to have a complete mental reset in the middle of a tournament, which is like completely change your strategy in the middle of a tournament. It's really difficult. How Falcons are feeling? I mean, probably. I'm sure after like 8 games, they were just feeling pretty destroyed mentally. Probably after like 5 games, really. Thank you, Jesse. Chat, I'm curious what the character meta is going to be like. I'm curious what the character meta is going to be like at Champs, because we're going to have a complete... There's going to be a new season coming out. I'm sure Crypto gets nerfed. Crypto will definitely get nerfed. I think if Crypto gets nerfed, chat, it's about to just be Newcastle meta. So I got to practice Newcastle. Like, there might be a world in which I don't play Bangalore and just play Newcastle instead. I don't know. Valk for sure. Chat, Valk will only be played if E-District comes to comp, I think. Otherwise, no one's playing Valk. Well, Aiden, Newcastle's not too big, bro. He's not too bad.